Hey guys, and welcome back to Cultured Boys, a show where two guys just want to have a chat. I'm Nathan, and as always, I'm joined by Pepe, and I am back. As far as you know, I've not been anywhere, but I've actually just come back from a holiday.
Yes. Yeah, a bit behind the scenes. Obviously, we've just come off the back of watching 5 One Piece films.
Yes.
We backlogged those because Nathan went away to Japan
Yep.
for what is quite a while, to be fair. How many weeks is it?
3 weeks.
3 weeks, yeah. So we backlogged a bunch of episodes. Nathan went away, and now he's back. And today we're doing a just chatting episode. How are you, Nathan?
Yeah, we're gonna catch up, man. I'm good, dude. I'm refreshed. I feel well rested in many aspects.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, man, I'm good. How have you been?
Yeah, not too bad, to be honest. I think, the thing is, because what you were doing out there was very eventful. What I was doing back here does not seem that eventful whatsoever. I think there's, borderline... I think the most exciting thing that really went on was I played... obviously, Pokemon ZA came out, so I've been playing a crap ton of that. And then I saw the sumo wrestling when it was over in London for a bit, so I watched that.
Jealous.
Yeah, I mean, you're no way to say jealous when you were out in Japan for 3 weeks as well.
Okay, yes, but as a new fan to sumo, as of this year, I started watching sumo, and I've been watching tournaments.
Yeah.
All of the sumo wrestlers that I've been watching, I have valid reason to be jealous
Yeah.
because they were all in the UK when I was in Japan.
But yeah, that was kind of like a highlight of October for me from that point of view, events that went down. But no, other than that, basically it's just doing random bits here and there, basically.
Fair enough.
Yeah. But no, what was so tell me some of your highlights in Japan. I mean, that's one thing. Nathan has his own thing. I've seen loads of pictures from him when he upload a bunch of stuff.
Yes.
But yeah, how was it? How was the experience out there?
It was real good.
Yeah.
Slightly confusing because lots of things still look kind of the same as when we went last in 2019. But there's also some things where you're like, oh, I remember a little store or something was down there, or I remember it being like this. And obviously world events have changed things drastically.
Of course, yeah.
So it's for example, I wanted to do some retro game browsing. And I remember in 2019, I was like, oh, I walked through some of the, not quite the back streets, but some of the smaller alleyways, just off of the main road of Akihabara in 2019. I was like, oh, I remember I popped into a store over here, a store over there. I'll just do that again. They're not there anymore, those stores that I remember.
That's interesting, yeah.
New buildings have been built in places that you're just like, that wasn't there before.
Okay.
I mean, and granted, that was 6 years ago. A lot can happen in 6 years, but it was just
yeah, you do find that. Yeah, it is one of those things.
It's just a lot of things like that where it's just I remember there was a place there. I remember doing a thing there. You can't do that anymore because that place and that thing is something completely different or just not there anymore.
Yeah.
It was fun though. I still did loads of new stuff. I tried a bunch of new things. It was it was a great time overall, man. I just did so much. I'm so tired still.
Yeah.
My body is still recovering from just 3 weeks of non-stop.
Yeah.
I did almost 20,000 steps a day.
Yeah. It's keeping it active kind of thing.
And Pepe knows my job and my usual lifestyle. I went from sat on my ass for 12 hours a day doing nothing to 20,000 steps a day for 3 weeks. Bro, my legs are gone.
Yeah.
They are shot.
Having I mean, a very similar line of work for me. I work an office job, basically, just editing content a lot of the time. But it's kind of I'm also sat at a desk a lot of the time, so I would be the same position as you at this moment in time. I'd be okay, this is a lot. This is a lot more walking than I anticipate. But when you get into it, this is one thing when you're actually out there and oh, I got to get to this place. You're okay, it's tiring, but as long as you get regular breaks and stuff, and I have luckily nice places to go crash out and stuff like that. Not the bad kind of crash out, the good kind of crash out.
Yeah, I spent a lot of of time in like coffee shops and stuff,
Yeah,
like cafes and
yeah.
things, just because it's like, okay, cool, let's get a nice coffee,
Yeah.
let's just like chill out for a bit.
One thing that I kind of like feel like I missed out on the last time I went there is that kind of cafe experience, because I didn't really drink coffee at that time.
Oh, fair.
So a lot of the drinks like lattes and stuff like that,
Mm.
I was like, I don't drink that, so I won't have it. I'd probably just get like whatever, like something from convenience store, like a Bacardi Sweat or like
Yeah.
a peach water or something like that.
Oh my god, you can't do that anymore, by the way.
What's that?
The peach water is not in stores anymore.
What do you mean? What happened to it?
You can only find them in vending machines.
Oh, really? Okay.
Coca-Cola vending machines specifically, not every single
Yeah,
vending machine.
yeah.
It's becoming hard to find now, which was one of the things that like comes under confusing
That's really interesting. Yeah.
because we just used to go into any convenience store, just buy handfuls of them all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
And this time round, I'm like, oh, I actually have to hunt for this.
That's interesting. I didn't realize they were like, I mean, there's got to be a reason why they're not in actual stores now. That feels like a very specific thing, but
No idea.
yeah, at least you got it. I thought you was gonna say that they just don't do it at all anymore. I was like, Jesus Christ, that's a blow for you.
Oh, no. Luckily, they still got it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah, that's good. But yeah, I think like because obviously I didn't drink coffee back then, I just kind of missed out on those kind of experiences. Because I know you guys, I think almost like when we went into 2019,
I think all of us drank coffee.
all of you drank coffee apart from me, really. Yeah. And I see, like, obviously that's the one thing when you go out to Japan, there's always going to be, oh, there's this different menu item, a chain you'd recognize, like a Starbucks or something like that. You're always going to find that.
Got very lucky with the seasonals.
Yeah. So
People who might have listened into our previous episode before I left, I was concerned that I was going to run into pumpkin everything.
yeah.
Luckily, it was like, I want to say 10% pumpkin, and then it was like 45% chestnut, 45% sweet potato.
Interesting. Okay, yeah. That's a...
Yeah, there were a lot of really... I didn't try a lot of the sweet potato stuff because it was in some of the weirdest combinations.
Yeah. It hits different out there, I guess. Like, this is one thing, because pumpkin is very much an autumn thing here.
Yeah.
But like when you think about it, chestnut and sweet potato for Japan makes complete sense for like seasonal stuff, I think.
But yeah, it totally does. It also kind of was weird because I was all ready for sweet potatoes, right?
Yeah.
If it was cold.
Yes. Of course, yeah.
For us in the UK, I went over and it averaged about 20 degrees a day with about 80% humidity.
Yeah.
And sort of like minor cloud cover. So for us, I went over there thinking, oh, I'm going to need my winter gear or something, you know, my autumn stuff, jeans, a jacket maybe, or a hoodie. But I was over there in summer gear still.
Yeah. You said it was like was it 20 degrees out there or something?
Yeah, about an average of 20 degrees Celsius every day.
That's crazy, you know, yeah. Here in the UK, it's been like it's like suddenly starts to dip now. You know, like Windows November climate where it's like everything's like 13 degrees outside, so you need a second layer at least. But that's crazy, like yeah.
Honestly, because like again for us in the UK, I went over there and I'm like, oh, it's summer still. So I'm like rocking my shorts, my t-shirt, you know, and in some places, obviously, because Japan summers are like insane now. They're coming off of 40-degree weather.
Yeah.
So they're all like, oh, it's cold now because like temperature's half. So they're now like they're in their autumn gear, you know.
Yeah.
Long trousers, jackets and stuff, and there's this fucking dude walking around in his shorts like, oh yeah, sunglasses, rocking my hat and everything. I'm like, oh, it's bloody lovely out here.
Was it still quite overcast despite the weather, or was it like quite...
No, only
Sunny,
a few days here and there that was overcast.
yeah.
It was generally sunny.
The first time you went to Japan, like, did you go in October or did you go in
No, I went in like around summertime.
spring, summertime, yeah. Like, because it's the first time you've done an October there, right? Yeah, I've not one.
A late year.
Yeah. So I think I would assume the same as you, that like, oh, it's probably gonna go into like obviously it's the downwards, like obviously like it's gonna get colder and stuff. But obviously, yeah, like it makes sense what you said. But I'd still very much be like, oh, I'm gonna prepare, like bring like, I don't know, a light jacket or something like that. But
I brought 2 hoodies and I basically never used them
yeah.
except for maybe 3 days where it rained the 3 weeks I was there.
Mm-hmm.
But besides that, I didn't need any of my cold gear, which was also annoying because, when you're like, well, that suitcase space taken up.
Yeah.
Could have bought some more random junk
Yeah.
that I don't need, but now I've got 4 pairs of jeans.
That is brutal, to be fair. I remember, like, when we went out there when we went in 2019, I did bring a couple hoodies and stuff like that, thinking that, it's gonna be quite colder out there. I'll layer up and stuff like that. And every time I put something on to go out, like, it's looking a tiny bit overcast today. Maybe I'll put a hoodie on. I was like, it's freaking hot. Like, it's not hoodie weather at all. It's like it's still
No, because like to us, it might look overcast.
Yeah.
But one thing you have to factor in is the humidity. And Japan is crazy humid.
That is brutal, yeah.
And like it can look overcast, then you could think it looks cold, and then you'll walk outside and you're like, it's a swamp out here.
Yeah.
It feels awful. There were some days where like it was not cloudy, it was just pure like sunshine and humidity. I'm like, fucking hell, I'm dying.
Yeah. That is, yeah. I honestly would have expected the same, like when you went out there, anticipating the same anyway. But tell me, like, what was like? Did you have like a top 3 highlights of like when you went out there? What was like? You went to a few cities, well, didn't you? Went to
Yes. So I went to 3 main locations. So I started off my holiday. I flew into Tokyo, spent the night, got the bullet train to Ishikawa to go to Kanazawa again. There for about 5 days. Then I went to Osaka, and I was in Osaka for about a week.
Yeah.
Osaka was like our jumping point, really. It was just like our home base, but we like bounced around and went all over the place.
Yeah.
I will say probably, I don't know where in this top 3, but I did go to Hiroshima.
Yes.
And I really liked it there. Okay, the history was very somber. I did go to the Peace Museum, learned a hell of a lot. I won't dive too deep into that, but I will say, if you're in the area, please go. Please absorb the information there, learn the history. I think it's very important that we are all reminded of the horrors of history. That's all I'll say on that. Otherwise, Hiroshima was lovely. When I went, it was like a very nice sunny day. It wasn't that humid. And like just walking around, like the memorial park itself is very lovely. I also had Hiroshima style okonomiyaki.
Yeah, what's the difference? Is that the one with the noodles in it as well?
Yeah, so that's the one that's built in layers instead of like all mixed into the batter.
Yeah.
And it was nice, but I found myself preferring Osaka style.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's some sort of bias there because it's like the first one I had. Like Osaka style is like the one that everyone knows. I don't know. I just found I prefer the more cohesive flavor of Osaka style being all mixed up and then, like cooked together and stuff.
Yeah.
But there's, each to their own. It's interesting eating it in the authentic style as well. Because when you get okonomiyaki, you get the little spatula. And normally for Osaka style, you just use it to cut and then put it on your plate and you eat with chopsticks. In Hiroshima, you actually eat off of it.
Oh, really? Okay.
So you cut it into small chunks and you eat off of this. But they don't serve it to you on, it's still on the hot plate in front of you, the massive griddle.
Right.
And then you have the little metal spatula.
Right, okay.
And there's fucking hot food in front of you, obviously, because they just cooked it.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't know how I didn't just scold my entire mouth.
Yeah, I can imagine if it's because did they not? So they must have given you small plates still, right? Though, yeah.
No,
that isn't.
I probably could have asked for one, but it's literally like
you don't want to be like, yeah, okay.
That's the authentic style, is to eat it with a little spatula.
Okay, fair. that is straight from plate to mouth is quite wild. It's like, if you
not
did like
plate.
not even plate. Hot plate,
griddle to mouth.
Yeah, like it's like the equivalent of like if you did what was it like shabu? Is it shabu shabu? The
like hot pot.
Yeah, like hot pot. Or I just went straight from the hot pot. I just went boom. Straight in, like or like yakiniku or something straight off.
I did have yakiniku as well.
Oh yeah,
very good.
Yeah,
very nice.
I love yakiniku, man.
Oh, ate so much.
Oh mate,
so much. that night, and it was so expensive.
Yeah, because I think my only real experience of doing yakiniku is over here in Soho in London. And it's expensive because obviously you're paying for the various types of meats or whatever. And obviously if you want the Wagyu, for example, it's like, okay, cool. You're spending 50 quid on a meat. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Brother, you know all them skewers we love?
Yeah, we had the Kobe skewers over in Akihabara. So yeah.
You don't know how many countless skewers I ate in 3 weeks, bro.
Good quality, good vibe there, yeah.
Bruh, I was just like, you know what? I'm on vacation. They got the beef skewers of varying levels of Wagyu. I'm gonna eat it. I don't care.
Yeah.
And like, I had a cousin come with me, and it was their first experience going. I got him hooked on beef skewers like immediately. I bought him one. I bought him one Wagyu skewer.
Wasn't that like when we went the equivalent? Because we were big onto Pokemon cards when we were out there last time, and I think wasn't it like, oh, I didn't pay you back in money, I paid you back in beef skewers or something?
Yeah,
like that.
pretty much.
It was like, oh, I'll buy you free.
I took my payment back in beef skewers. Yeah.
Yeah, I paid you like in free Kobe beef skewers. I love it's one of those things. Like, how quickly did you go to the Kobe beef skewer thing, or like not that specific one we went to, but
pretty much within my first actual day of adventuring. we were in Kanazawa. We were walking around. We went somewhere, and it was there.
Yeah, if it was in Kanazawa, it must have been like the food market bit, right?
Dude, I went back to the food market for sure.
Yeah.
There's a lot of places that I remember being there that weren't there anymore. But pretty much it was pretty much the same.
Yeah,
it was cool to like actually eat stuff there, because like when we went, we like walked around, and we might have bought like a croquette or something, something small.
Yeah.
But like we didn't really like,
we didn't really get anything in the market, really. No.
Yeah, we didn't super eat, but I found a place that did A5 Wagyu beef skewers.
Mate, yeah.
And for those of you not in the know, A5 is the highest rank or quality of Wagyu beef that you can get. And it was quite affordable. And this place did a skewer set. So you got one of the A5 Wagyu skewers, you got a pork skewer of, I think, A5 as well.
Okay.
Which was also fucking banging.
Yeah.
And then you got one that was incredibly rich and oily, and I can see why a lot of people wouldn't want to eat it. It was it was the A5 Wagyu, but breaded and deep fried.
Right. Okay.
That one probably, if I saw my doctor on a regular basis and I went for a health checkup, if I told them I ate 2 of those, they probably would have had a heart attack themselves. Because you can imagine how it tastes, right, Pepe?
Yeah.
Because you've had Wagyu beef. The whole point is that the marbling or the fat, once you cook it off, the fat comes out. It's nice and buttery and rich.
Yeah.
But then you've also then deep fried it, and you've got breading on the outside, which captures all of that. And then you eat a piece.
That is insane. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. There's a lot of oil to
like
go through your system at one time.
I feel like it's one of those things that would probably like be obviously taste amazing, but also be like that'll probably sit with you for a while as well.
Yeah, I felt that one in my heart for quite a while.
Because that's one thing that you don't often get deep fried either, is Wagyu, or like beef in general, to be fair.
Yeah,
it's not something you'd find. Yeah,
that's why I wanted it, because I was like,
it's something different. Yeah,
I was like, it's an interesting thing. I just want to see what that is.
Every time we wanted to try something out there, like in 2019, it was very much like we're here to do new experiences and stuff like that. That's why we did stuff like, what was it, like the gold leaf ice cream and stuff like that.
Had that again.
Did you have it again? Yeah. See, this is one thing with the gold leaf ice cream, is that like, yeah, the ice cream was nice. Ice cream was good, but the gold leaf added nothing to it.
So everyone I went with my family,
yeah,
obviously they haven't been to Kanazawa before. I have been. So they were like, what's it known for? And I went, gold leaf. It was a artisan town. That's how Kanazawa got rich back in the day, was that like they got designated as like the artisan town. But I said to my family, I'm like, it's known for gold leaf. So, when you're here, if you see something that's like gold leaf something, eat it, because.
Yeah.
And they were like, okay, but why? And I went, why not? Just eat it. Don't question, just eat it.
Yeah.
So we all ended up getting gold leaf ice cream,
Yeah.
which was perfect because that was
For the weather as well, right?
a super hot day.
Yeah.
No clouds, barely any wind, 23 or 24 with around 75% humidity.
Yeah, it's gonna be a sweaty one, yeah.
So an ice cream, banging.
Yeah. See, that's one thing. The ice cream, because like when we went, we did try. There's that one place that was like, it was quite a nice looking vendor as well. And I remember like when they obviously because it's gold leaf, we had the matcha, we had the ice cream, blah blah blah. And like that's one thing. It's like it felt like quite a novelty with the gold leaf. You know what I mean? The novelty there is the gold leaf. It doesn't taste of anything. Like I don't know if anyone thinks any different. Like I didn't think it tasted of anything.
I didn't taste of anything. It's just to say you ate gold, literally.
It is literally that, yeah. But if I was in your family's position as well, I think I probably would try it. Like even if someone says, "Oh, it doesn't taste of anything," well, I'll be like, "Well, I still want to have a go at it, see what it's like." I won't know if I like it until I try it myself. You know what I mean? And that's what my whole experience would be.
They would ask me like, "What's the speciality?" You know, like we go to a new location. They're like, "What's it known for here?" You know, and then they'd be like, "Okay, so let's go have some of that, whatever it was."
Yeah, I wanted to ask as well. Like, obviously traveling from city to city, Osaka, for example. I remember when I went, like me and Dan, like our mate, we did walk around for a bit for one day and then felt like there wasn't a whole load to do there. But we weren't doing, for example, we weren't doing Universal. We did like Dotonbori and stuff like that. I had to walk around like around there.
Yeah.
But we didn't do like the food market in the evening. And I felt like I think that's probably one thing that I think we missed out on. Like the not food market, you know, like the food stalls and stuff like that in the evening. It's like it's known as like it has this huge community thing.
Yeah.
But like, did you find there was stuff to do in the actual city itself of Osaka? Did you go Nara and stuff like that, or did you like?
Didn't go Nara. Didn't feel like it. Also, apparently there was a flea epidemic.
Really? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so we were kind of like, yeah, we're not gonna go to that.
That's understandable. Yeah. Yeah, fair.
Yeah, no, I found there was quite a fair bit to do
Yeah.
in Osaka. I quite liked Osaka too.
Yeah.
Because conveniently, the whole time my family were like, cool, we'll go to Osaka. I kept saying to them, I've heard Osaka has their own version of Akihabara.
Yeah.
I was like, I want to find it. I want to go there.
Yeah.
Turns out I was living there. I was living.
It's on your doorstep. Yeah.
No, literally, I was up the road from it. I was like 2 streets away.
Ah, okay, yeah.
I was pretty much on Nipponbashi, so I was like, sweet.
How does it compare?
It's a lot more spread out, and it's unfortunately for me, near where I was staying, a lot more overt about its 18 plus content being available.
Right. Okay. That's okay. Interesting.
So, for example, at the end of the street where I stayed was a retro game store. Wicked. At the back of said retro game store was the 18 plus spot.
Okay, yeah.
And my family were like, oh, look, there's multiple floors.
Yeah, okay. No.
We looked, and the bottom floor was cosplay and probably R18.
Yeah.
And upstairs was more 18 plus stuff. And I was like,
Yeah.
cool, let's just look at the retro games and leave.
Yeah.
There was several DVD shops in between that and my hotel.
Yeah.
And I had some other family members also go.
Yeah.
But these cousins were much younger.
Right, yeah.
My aunt and my uncle were like, oh, where are you guys staying? We might come over. And I was like, do not.
Yeah.
Do not bring them there. Just don't.
I remember like when I first went to Japan, I think I've told you this story before as well.
Yeah.
Is that like at one point me and Dan, we walked into what we thought was a manga store, and it was like floor level. It was like there's quite cool stuff. Oh no, there's manga, blah blah. Oh, it's got 4 floors. Let's go up and see what other things they have on the floor. And then it's only then where you realize that we look back on the escalator and it is the 18 plus thing.
Yep.
And we were like, okay, this is more than just a manga store. And then we're like, okay, so this is clearly the 18 plus, clear, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Clearly the 18 plus section. And we're like, okay, we'll just go straight down. No, you have to go up to the 4th floor to go down again. So we had to go through 3 other floors of 18 plus content
Yeah.
to go down again. And at that point, you're like, oh my God, it's just, you wouldn't have thought they'd be like, oh, it's just that much there. There's a lot, man. There was a lot. It's like wall to wall, like wide floors as well. It's like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Y'all are horn dogs. Yeah.
It's because you told me that story.
Yeah.
I had my head on a swivel and I was paying attention every time.
Yeah.
Because there was one night we were exploring near the hotel and we walked into this one store because the main floor was like anime apparel and stuff.
Yes. Yeah.
And then you go up a floor and it's figurines.
Yeah.
So we're like, oh, cool. And then my cousin's like, hey, yo, there's more floors. We should go up. We get about halfway up this staircase and I look around and I went, no, we should not go up there. One of my other family members was like, why, what's up? I went, it's bad. It's bad. We just don't go up there.
Yeah.
And then one of them goes, oh, okay, we're keeping this under 18. I was like, yes, under 18. So we all just bounced because it was like,
It's a different situation when you're with your family as well. Like, I can imagine it's one of those things. It's like, I'd rather not experience this with you guys.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want to experience it anyway.
Yeah.
Just putting that out there.
Yeah, no, for sure, yeah.
But even if I was on my ones, I would not do that.
I think it's a funny story when you're with your mates and stuff. I think it's a funny story there. But like when it's with...
Yeah, well, it's because you're all embarrassed together,
yeah,
yeah. But when it's with your family, that's a therapy session waiting to happen.
Yeah. I was going to ask, like, Kanazawa as well.
Yeah.
Obviously, when we went, it was where it wasn't actually that big or well known to tourists anyway. So, like, do you feel like there was, like, obviously the 6 years since we've been, do you feel like there's been a shift there?
Yes. 100%.
Is it a very noticeable?
Very noticeable. It's not only are parts of what we saw different and built up.
Yeah.
Like going to the castle, a lot of that's different now. A lot of that's been revamped, refurnished.
Yeah.
But there are just way more tourists because there's a lot more videos and stuff about different areas of Japan that maybe people didn't know before. So, in 6 years, that's more than enough time for, especially after, COVID and stuff.
Of course, yeah.
I would say 100% the vibe is different because way more people know about it now. I wouldn't say it's over tourist, by the way, though.
Yeah.
It's much busier than when we were there last, but not overly busy.
Okay, that's still. I mean, it was quite a quiet place when we went anyway. Like, I mean, bear in mind we did go off the back of Tokyo, so it was a very big difference, and like it was noticeable for us anyway. But like, it did feel quieter compared.
Yeah,
like obviously you got a lot more stuff. You got another Pokemon Center there as well, right?
Yeah, that was cool. That was man, I crossed so many Pokemon new ones off my list.
Yeah. So which new ones did you go to? Because obviously I think we went to a handful.
Yeah.
But like obviously Kanazawa was one of them.
So Kanazawa, the 2 Osaka ones.
Yes.
Hiroshima.
Yeah.
Tokyo Station.
Oh yeah.
Shibuya.
Yeah.
By the way, I've told Pepe this, but anyone who's seen the picture of that Mewtwo at the Shibuya branch, the photos do not do it justice.
Yeah.
It looks cool, right? And you think, oh, it's not that big. It's big. It's really big.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Like, Mewtwo itself, fucking huge.
Yeah.
To the point where my irrational fear of things that are really big and mannequins and things. I didn't really want to get too close because I was like, brother, that thing is big enough that when it comes to life, that thing gonna kill me.
Yeah.
Mewtwo is angry, brother. And I don't want to be in front of it when it does because I'm like, if Mewtwo was not hanging in that tube. And stood on the ground, Mewtwo probably would have been around 6'4".
Yeah, okay, yeah, so it's quite...
I am only 5'9".
Yeah.
I was like, shit.
So you went to a handful there as well, like obviously quite sizable. Like, was there anything like different in them? I remember last episode as well, we talked about the various statues which are in various Pokemon centers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Was there any like standout ones that you noticed, like that were different? Obviously,
The Hiroshima one was the coolest one.
which one was that?
So that one is Shiny Gyarados.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But what made that cool was that the Hiroshima merch was based off of like fake Pokemon sports teams.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, so like they had like a Halloween team
Yeah.
and it was like Ursaring and stuff like that. Like it was a purple jersey and like little flags and like the scarves and stuff.
Yeah.
And then there's like the home team, which is the Shiny Gyarados themed, so red and white and stuff.
Nice.
It was just like out of all of them, a lot of the merch was the same, minus like maybe the special Pikachu at certain ones.
Yeah.
Like Tokyo Station has a Pikachu in a train conductor outfit.
Of course, yeah.
Actually, you know what? I can show you the Pikachu I got from the Hiroshima one, and you'll see.
Go on, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, that's okay. That's quite cool.
Yeah, so like it's got like Manju, which Hiroshima is also known for.
Of course, yeah.
He's got like the little flag thing, which is a Gyarados.
Nice, yeah.
He's got like his little hat and stuff.
Yeah.
I think this is also the autumn one because like you can see on the tag there.
Yeah. Oh, it's proper like
It's like autumn themed,
yeah.
but like this was what made Hiroshima stand out to me. This was just one of the teams, and you could also buy T-shirts that looked like the team jerseys and stuff.
That's cool, yeah.
That's why that one stood out to me.
That's a really cool one. Yeah, okay.
Also, because I almost bought something stupid that I didn't need, but I really wanted.
What was it like?
They had the little okonomiyaki spatula with this little guy sort of engraved on it. And I have no need for it.
No, you would never.
But I almost bought it.
Yeah, something that would never get used.
Me and my cousin kept joking like, I should buy it, right? And then we'll go to, when we're back in Osaka, just go for okonomiyaki. And when they're like bringing it, I'm like, chotomate, and then pull out my own one and like, daijobu. Okay, I got my own.
Imagine going into like Urbano in London being like, sorry, I'm a pro. Just like, bang, on the table.
Like, when some people bring out, like, got their own utensils and you're like, okay, cool, whatever. But like, that's like such a specialty thing to be like, I have my own little spatula for okonomiyaki.
Yeah. It's kind of giving, we'll get the good silverware out.
Yeah, pretty much.
Get the good tableware. And it's like just like various Pikachu thing.
Yeah. Like those sitcom episodes where it's like, oh, he's the guy.
Yeah.
He's such a regular here. He knows everything. He can taste every difference. He's the guy. And then like I bring out this little like case, flick it up, and it's like just my little spatula.
Isn't it like that episode of Simpsons where Homer's like has his own spoon? I hear the
wooden spoon for the chili contest.
I hear he carved it from a bigger spoon.
See, it's exactly something like that. It would just be my own personal spatula. It was, yeah. I didn't buy it. We'll just throw that out there.
Yeah.
I also noticed that at a bunch of the Pokemon centers now, I think over the last couple of years, some of the devs or like key figures have been to the stores and signed the statues.
No way. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah.
The Shiny Gyarados, I think Ken Sugimori had like signed it.
Oh, amazing. Yeah. That's really cool. That's really like...
Yeah, like I saw this at like a bunch of different ones. Like they sort of sign it, on little bits that you normally probably wouldn't notice. But I was just like, whoa, dude, the Pokemon people, they signed the thing.
That's cool, man. Was there much ZA stuff out there? Because obviously this where you went, it was at the time of the game and stuff like that. Was there quite a lot there?
It was huge.
Yeah.
Obviously, like, because it's the newest release. Like, it released as I was out there. You could buy the hats. You could buy the bomber jackets.
Okay, yeah.
You could buy all sorts of merch to do with the game.
Mm-hmm.
It made the Pokemon Center really busy.
Understandably, yeah, because it is like...
There's like 3 season themes going on now, or like 3 themes going
Yeah.
on, because you got ZA coming out /out.
Mm-hmm.
You got Halloween stuff,
Yeah.
but they're also putting out the Christmas stuff already.
Oh, really? Doing it now?
So like you just got these 3 things
Right, okay.
fighting for space in every store, but then you've also just got the regular products.
Yeah, so it just is a lot of stuff going on.
It was a crazy ass mess.
Was there anything that, like, because I remember, I think when we went out there, at the time it was it had just gone, was the Mewtwo movie, which got reanimated into 3D, and we got those, like, Mewtwo Pokeballs
Yeah,
from the first
yeah.
movie. Like, was there anything, like, that really stood out in certain places, which is like, that is, like, a really cool thing to find? Obviously, your spatula. But, like, was there, like, any, like, really, like, niche kind of, like, small, like, kind of thing where you'd be like, that is, like, really cool find that you wouldn't be able to get anywhere else?
No, surprisingly. The spatula was kind of the only example of like a weird little thing that I'm like, oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
But besides that, no, not really. It was kind of disappointing in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Because again, when we went in 2019, it felt like, even though the store shared a lot, obviously the same products, because they sell all the same products.
Yeah.
It felt like each store sort of had its own thing and its own like vibe.
Yeah.
And this time round, it just felt like a lot of them were like there.
Mm-hmm.
There was very, very few variances in things.
I see.
It was a lot more unified. It felt
Yeah.
like you only went to each branch because you're someone like me who wants to go and see all of them,
Mm-hmm.
or you're just going to take pictures of the different statues or whatever. That's it.
Yeah. I feel like every time we went into a Pokemon Center in 2019, it was like, oh, there's like this one thing you can find in another one. Like, I think like a lot of it would have been certain plushes, for example, like because obviously the Yokohama one was more like water based as well.
Yeah.
So there was a lot there, and then there's a few other things as well, I'm sure. Like the Kyoto one, for example, I remember having more of a gold and silver theme to it, because obviously that's where Johto is.
The Gold Temple, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that is interesting that there isn't. I guess, like you said, because they're taking on those 3 different themes at the same, in terms of ZA, Christmas, and Halloween.
Yeah.
They probably are like, oh look, we have to scale back the limited edition stuff or whatever. Or like...
Yeah, something had to give, and I think unfortunately, instead of their regular line, they they got rid of. They probably moved away anything that was like special. But I'm like, I would have preferred them to sort of get rid of the regular line of stuff.
Yeah.
And then put in like all the special things, because that makes it more worth going to, you know?
Was the Ditto plush situation, was there many that you found out there? Like
None.
None at all.
None at all. Very disappointing.
That is nuts. Okay.
I know.
I think especially since it was such a big thing when we went out there. There'd always be a certain one that you're like, oh look, there's that one. Okay.
Right?
Yeah, like
Right?
Yeah.
But nope.
Oh man, that's a shame.
None at all.
What other places did you do? Like, so you did like the One Piece store. Did you do that?
Mugiwara store, yep, several.
Anything cool? Anything cool in those? I feel like One Piece in Japan is always going to be massive. That's one thing. It's more the West which has seen the shift in One Piece stuff, where it's like blown up so much more. But I imagine there must have been. Was there like live action stuff there in those stores? Like, was it any of that, or was it still mainly the?
Some of the stores you could get the live action like Figma or SH Figure Arts figures.
Mm-hmm.
I saw live action Nami a lot.
Oh yeah.
They were doing this current collab. It was the Straw Hats have a collab with the Shinkansen.
Yeah, because it's on the train, isn't it? You can get the One Piece train now.
Yeah. So there's a whole line of figures. Like little chibi figures you can get of individual Straw Hats on like a train cast.
Right, yeah.
Gear 5 Luffy is on the head of the train, you know, like the engine, and each Straw Hat behind. And then if you have the whole collection, like you know, they line up.
Then you make a train thing, yeah.
They were selling a whole range of, I don't know what else to call them. I don't know what the generic name is, but you know, Disney have those sum-sums, like the
Yeah, the weird like chibi.
Fucking lying down like flat tube plushes.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, okay.
They had loads of those, but one piece.
Interesting.
Those were like very prevalent, and I just meant that sort of like product line, not just the straw hats, but like you go into like the Jump store,
Yeah.
and like you got some from other franchises as well.
No way. Okay, yeah.
Going to the Capcom store, you had loads of those for Capcom characters. So like that whole sort of style of plush is just really big, very strange.
Interesting. Yeah. Okay.
But I mean, at the Mugiwara store, the thing to, funny enough, it's kind of the same as a Pokemon Center. The thing to see was like the different Luffy statues out the front.
Yeah, because like I remember when we went to the Mugiwara store in 2019, it was barely there. It was like I think it was in the process of being refurbished or being like moved or something like that.
Well, that's the coolest thing is that one
Yeah.
has moved and is in the same floor and building as the Nintendo store, the
Yes.
Capcom store,
Yeah.
the JoJo store, the Godzilla store, Pokemon Center. There's something else. I think Shinchan.
Yeah, because I think what was this in Sunshine City or was it?
No, this is in the new Shibuya. I think it was Parco.
Oh right, no, yeah.
But like you go there and on the 6th floor, it's just all of these like characters.
That's cool. Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a whole floor of it. But yeah, there's loads of those stores up there.
Incredible.
So Mugiwara store, like you basically someone like you and me, and I did this literally. I went from one store to another. I just went in the big loop.
Yeah. You just would move. Well, okay, next one.
Because I was basically like, minus Godzilla, I pretty much was just like, cool, what's that? Oh my god, I love this.
Yeah, you could just spend hours just looking at these things. Yeah.
I probably was there for about 2 hours. Oh yeah, the Sega store's there too.
Oh, so yeah.
Forgot about that. That was the one I forgot.
That's one thing, like, because you would just spend out like looking in there for like 15 minutes each or whatever, or half an hour each. Like, there'd be so much stuff, like especially like a JoJo store or like a Capcom store. You'd always be like, oh, well, but they got this thing from this franchise or whatever. Like, oh, there's like an Ace Attorney thing or whatever like that, or a Monster Hunter thing.
Yeah, Ace Attorney actually surprisingly had a decent representation in the Capcom stores because I went to a couple.
Yeah. I mean, it still probably is like quite huge. I mean, there's a big game out there anyway. I can't remember the last one that came out. Probably the Ace Attorney Chronicles, the 3DS ones.
Maybe. I mean, even so, the Capcom store did like all right to represent a lot of what people may consider their like major franchises. Because I mean, I still saw Mega Man stuff, but it was also like Mega Man EXE, like Battle Network, and I'm like, what? Oh my god!
I think that's it. Stuff that you feel like would be underrepresented is actually there. I think that does.
I will say, luckily, it was a lot of the standard, like what I consider tap.
Yeah.
So I didn't buy anything because, like, you know, I fucking love Battle Network. So like, luckily, it was just like acrylic stands and badges and stuff. And I'm like, I don't want any of this crap. But if there was like a straight up just like figure or something, I'd be like, oh, I'd lose my mind and probably buy it.
I wanted to ask two things. Right, Sega store.
Mm-hmm.
One of our biggest loves for Sega, Outrun. Was it there? Was there any Outrun stuff there?
No,
I didn't think so. Fair enough.
Does it? It wouldn't ever be there because they'd have to pay the Ferrari license.
Yeah, imagine imagine selling Ferrari products. That'd be the biggest thing. But like, there must have been like quite a lot of Sonic and Yakuza representation in that. Yeah, huge.
Oh, huge amounts of Sonic.
Did it have Persona stuff there as well, or is it like?
Yeah, had Persona and Metaphor Refantasio.
Oh, of course they would. Yeah.
Bro, I tell you what, the coolest Persona thing I saw was very expensive.
Mm-hmm.
But they had a replica Persona 3 Evoker. You know, like what they use to summon their personas, you could buy it. Comes with the briefcase, comes with the armband, so you're part of C's. The Evoker itself.
Jesus Christ. How much would that be though?
100,000 yen.
Right, so what's the equivalent of that? Like fucking.
Okay, so that's
100,000, so it's
probably like £500, give or take.
I mean, if you are a huge Persona 3 fan, I think you'd be like, fuck it, that's that.
I think around £500, give or take. take off 2 zeros. Yeah, about 500-ish.
That is insane. Yeah.
Because when I was out there, the exchange rate was like £1 to 204 yen.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So about half price if you
Right,
converted
yeah.
it back to English pounds. So it's probably not 500, probably like, I don't know, probably like 490
I bought, yeah, like
something.
roughly, yeah.
Very close.
Yeah, that's a Jump Store as well. Like, what was like? Because I remember like when we went to Jump Store, there was like it was very cool to see it, but then when you went in there, you'd be like you said, it's tat. It is like stuff you would be like, I don't necessarily. I think the only thing I bought when I was out there when we went was a Dragon Ball tie, and I think it was a Demon Slayer glasses cleaner.
Oh yeah.
Those are the only two things that came away from with that. But like, was there like any Hitman?
I will say this, and no Hitman Reborn really.
Yeah.
Very small like badges and stuff.
Yeah.
Surprisingly,
Mm-hmm.
out of all of the Shonen Jump series that were there and represented heavily,
Yeah.
Haikyuu.
I can understand that because it felt like quite highly represented when we were there anyway.
But like, I'm just saying, like, even now, where like there was more Haikyuu than Demon Slayer, there was more
Yeah.
Haikyuu than actually there was almost as much Dragon Ball and One Piece as Haikyuu. Nothing was more represented than Haikyuu though.
I mean, it is a huge surprise. Obviously, like you think a Jump, you think what One Piece, Dragon Ball, Naruto, Bleach, those kind of things. Haikyuu obviously is like huge. Also, I think the anime / like the movies are coming to an end soon.
Oh, maybe that's why then.
I don't know when that next lot is, but it is coming to like it's almost finished basically. Unless it has finished, I've completely missed it. But yeah.
I tell you what else was there that was really cool to see. Sakamoto Days.
Hey, that's a cool one because like it feels like that's one thing you don't really get. Obviously, it's got this Netflix series here, and you're getting like little figures here and there, but like feels like there isn't loads and no one's really shouting about it here.
I saw a lot of, not just in Jump stores, but like in general, I saw a lot of Sakamoto Days stuff. I was very happy about that.
Ah, man, that's cool. That's good to see. That's a cool. It's a good series. It needs its representation like that for sure.
Right? I was also starting to see some like stuff from like the newer things.
Yeah.
So there was a little bit of Ichi the Witch here and there. There was a
Yeah.
little bit of Kagurabachi.
Yeah.
I'm actually really disappointed. Didn't do it, but there was actually a Kagurabachi Burger King collab.
I saw that. Yeah, wasn't it like a?
I didn't do it.
Yeah, you did a Street Fighter McDonald's though. One though, right? Yeah.
Oh, that was so good. Oh my god, that was so good. I will say the teriyaki pork burger was fine. It's whatever. They put way too much sauce, so your hands are very sticky.
Yeah.
But they call them shaka shaka fries, shake 'em up fries.
Oh, yeah.
Garlic teriyaki powder.
Ooh.
Pepe.
Yeah.
These fries were banging. I would have eaten so many, but they were smart. You can only get it in the teriyaki burger meal.
Right.
You can't just buy the powder and some fries.
Oh, so you need to buy the actual.
You get a different powder if you buy it separately.
Ah, man. Okay.
But Pepe, these fries, brother. Oh my gosh.
You know what's so funny about this as well is that here in the UK, McDonald's are doing this thing right now, which is like the foreign heist thing. I don't know if you've seen it, where they've basically taken McDonald's items from different parts.
I've seen the chicken nuggets.
Yeah, like the
garlic black pepper Japan nuggets.
Yeah,
which is hilarious because I saw that literally the day I landed back in the UK.
Oh yeah.
Going home, and I was like, I was just in Japan and this was not a thing.
It was also, yeah, they're also like, I don't know what people think about. I don't like them. I thought they taste horrendous.
I haven't had them yet.
Was it there's the Sakura, was it Sprite thing that they got going on, which is actually really nice. I actually quite like that one.
Ooh, that sounds nice.
Again, a lot of stuff I feel like isn't actually, they're saying it's the high stuff, but I think they're pretty made up for a lot of it. Maybe they actually are. But then there's like there's some other random bits as well from other countries, but don't need to talk about that right now.
I will say the drink also for the Street Fighter collab in Japan, that was really nice too.
Yeah.
So they called it energy something. I don't think there was any actual like energy drink quality to it.
Yeah.
It was orange colored, but it was like tropical flavored.
Oh, okay.
So it was like a tropical soda and it was really nice. like really, really refreshing.
Nice. Okay. Yeah.
I would have drunk so much of that, but it means I'd have to spend so much money in McDonald's. And
Yeah.
let's face it, whilst I'm willing to go to McDonald's just to
Like
see the
the one
different menu
time or
items,
something. Yeah.
one time,
Yeah.
not like, oh, every time I'm going past, I'm going to quickly pop in and.
I think we did it twice out there, and one time it was for breakfast, and one time it was for like we just like, oh, let's try the different things.
I did the same this time.
Yeah.
To be fair, I went once for breakfast because I was at Universal.
You get a mega muffin.
No, I tried a thing called the Tsukimi burger or the Tsukimi breakfast McMuffin.
Oh yeah.
And it was, I think, teriyaki sauce again.
Right. Okay.
And then it was fine. It was nice. It was alright.
Yeah. Just that kind of like.
Yeah.
thing.
Oh, this is a thing. I just needed something to eat.
Yeah, that's one thing. You'd only go. I think the only time I'd ever went to McDonald's was that one time to try it. But most of the time, I go for the karaage skewers. That was my go-to. I'd like literally wake up, go to the convenience store, get like a onigiri, get a karaage skewer, get some Pocari Sweat, and that'd be me. That'd be my breakfast.
Ate too much karaage out there.
Oh man, I'm jealous of that, man. The daily skewers I used to get out there, man. Like,
when I say I ate too much karaage, I mean it. It was so much. Because my cousin was hooked on it, so we got karaage a lot because my cousin liked it.
mm-hmm.
But we went to this restaurant one night, and you could order off your phone.
Yeah.
But we couldn't figure out how to remove things from the order.
Okay.
So we seemingly could only add to order and then order.
Mm-hmm.
And my phone was lagging at the time because, lots of people, the internet was being slow.
Yeah.
Someone had ordered one order of karaage, or was going to.
Yeah.
And then I accidentally added 2 more orders to it.
Okay, yeah.
So that night we get 3 plates, and it's like, I think 5 pieces each, but it's not that they, like you think karaage like these little things, right?
Yeah, it's usually bite size, yeah.
Fucking palm size, brother. They basically took like a chicken thigh and like cut it into quarters, man. And then fucking fried that shit.
I'd love that so much, man.
3 fucking orders of it, and that's already like, I've already been in Japan a week and a half, and I've had plenty of karaage before that.
Yeah.
I was at my tipping point after that. I was like, I don't want no more karaage. I'm done.
Yeah,
I can't eat any more fucking karaage, brother.
Oh, man, I want karaage now, man. God damn. Making me jealous.
That night was also cool because I tried something I really wanted to try for a while.
Mm-hmm.
It's called kushikatsu. It was a restaurant where basically like you get lots of little fried things on a skewer.
Okay, yeah.
And I was just really interested to see, because I like seeing videos of like kushikatsu places. I'm like, okay, that sounds interesting.
Yeah.
It was quite nice, but as you can imagine, everything being breaded and deep fried, you get very sick of it very quickly.
Yeah. It's a lot, yeah. Okay. Understandable, yeah.
That was the same restaurant I got the karaage as well. So.
Oh, right. So it just okay. So
you can really imagine why I was sick.
Okay, there's a lot of just like deep fried everything.
Yeah.
Oh man, that sounds amazing though. Oh man. Coming to a close in this episode because we're coming close to the hour now.
Yeah.
Is there anything you want? I'm sure we could say a lot more about this, but is there anything you want to sign off on with this? Any like last moment you're like, I didn't mention this and I have to mention this?
It's gonna sound really dumb, but people, if you go to Japan, do not sleep on Sukiya. That's one of the beef bowl chains.
Oh yeah.
And I think Sukiya is like normally the least rated one out of the chains in people's opinion.
Okay, yeah.
But trust me, don't sleep. If you trust me, get the 3 cheese beef bowl.
Ooh.
You will not go wrong.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds amazing.
Basically, it's the gyudon, so like the beef that you normally get with your curry when we go to Koko Curry.
Yep, love it.
Over a bowl of rice.
Mm-hmm.
But because it's Japan and it's safe, I also get raw egg with it, mix that in. It's fucking banging, bro. Oh my god. It's so good.
Oh man. That sounds great, man.
It was so good. So don't sleep on those places. It was cheap as well.
Is it? Oh, man.
I ate a bowl of this stuff and I paid less than 2,000 yen.
That's incredible, man.
So like I think if it was 1-to-1, I would have paid like £16, but because of exchange rate, £8.
That's incredible, man. Jeez.
for like a full meal.
Yeah.
I was full at the end as well. I'm not even like,
Oh man.
I wasn't like hungry.
Yeah. That's it.
So it was good eatings.
That sounds incredible, man. I won't. It's just,
Yeah.
If anything, this whole just chatting episode has made me hungry. It's made me want karage. It's made me want fucking beef bowl.
Anyone who's talked to me since I've come back has said the same thing,
Yeah.
because all I can talk about is food, because I pretty much went out there and just ate really good for 3 weeks.
We've always said that, there's a contemplation of doing a food episode on Cultured Boys, and I think this is the closest it's ever come to it. Oh man. Obviously we did do the ranking British snacks a while ago as well, which is another thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's fair, man. Well, is there any last things apart from the beef bowl?
Nah, I'll leave it on that.
We'll leave it on that. Leave it on a very good high note. Right. In which case, thank you for listening, guys. Have you been to Japan? Let us know your experiences. Is there anything that Nathan said that you're like, I vibe with that, but I went for something else? Let us know in those comments. Love to hear from you guys. And remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell button for future Cultured Boys videos. Check the links in our description. We have all our podcast platforms there. And we'll see you guys next time for another Cultured Boys episode. Bye-bye.
Bye.